next lessons, we will talk about coding in Unity. You will create your first script and get to know C# basics necessary for effective coding. So, do you need to be a programmer to develop your game? No. But you need to know a few things about coding and understand how it works. Because yes, we have imported the assets, but how to make them move, interact with each other, shoot, jump, run. All these things are different from game to game, and you need to understand how to set your own parameters. Scripting tells our game objects how to behave, how to interact with each other, and etc. And scripting is nothing more than a component for our game object. Scripting in Unity is different from pure programming. If you have done some pure programming, for instance, you created a running app, you should realize that in Unity you don't need to create the code that runs the application, because Unity does it for you. Instead, you focus on the gameplay in your scripts. The language that is used in Unity is called C#. Let's create a script. To do that, I go to the project panel, find the folder scripts, or you can create your own folder. Click on create and find C# script here. Let's rename it to test. All right, so now this script is not connected with any game objects, but we will connect it later. Double click on it, and the Visual Studio is opening. The Visual Studio was downloaded with Unity, so you have it. But of course, you can use any other program to code. All right, so up here we have all libraries which are used in this script. Libraries make the game developer lives easier because they contain classes and functions inside, and we don't have to invent them. Right here, public class, and we have the class that has the same name with our script. Do you remember that I renamed my script to test, so we have test name here. And this is very important. If you rename your script, don't forget to rename it here inside the script. Let's study the theory. There are variables, functions, and classes. Variables hold values and references to objects. They're like a box that holds something for us to use. Variables start with a lowercase letter. Functions are collections of code that compare and manipulate these variables. We organize code in functions so that they can be easily reused multiple times in different parts of the program. Functions start with an uppercase letter. Classes are a way to structure code, to wrap collections of variables and functions together to create a template that defines the properties of an object. Right now in our code, we see the class here and two functions here, start and update. We don't see any variables yet. So in the next lessons, we will be talking about all this, and you will get to know how to use it in your game.